Hi, and thank you for joining me. So, today I'm going to share a different perspective on curses and blessings. So, what are curses from the radical perspective? So, several times, we get influenced by negative and adverse statements made by some people. Let me give you an example. Like, if you have sometimes, a teacher would have told a boy that you will never do well in life, or you will never be successful, or a doctor telling a child that you will never have good health, or a father telling a daughter that you will, maybe never have a great relationship with your husband when she's getting married, or a father telling a son that you will not be happy or you will never make money. So, what are these? Now, these are desperate statements made by an authority figure like parents or teachers that you find powerful enough to influence you and rule you. And these are called curses. Hi, everyone. Hi. So, these are called curses. Now, they can be at times there is like a whole lineage that is cursed that we call as family curses, or we've heard of past life curses. So sometimes when we get stuck in life and we go to people for help, a lot of them tell you that, oh, this is a curse coming from your past life, and we've all heard of these things. Another is when you curse yourself or you curse others. Now, cursing yourself can be very, very detrimental. And why? Because we've observed that so this is not only through observation, but when we've done work with so many of our radical students, we've realized that when people curse others, they actually tend to bear the brunt of these curses. So let me give you an example. Like a father, if has cursed a daughter that during her marriage that you will never be happy with your husband, somewhere he later on then takes responsibility of the welfare of the daughter after a broken marriage. Or we've had, supposing a woman has cursed her boyfriend that you will not be happy or whatever. We've seen sometimes that they also then have to take care of the welfare of that person under extremely adverse and unfavorable situations. So it doesn't matter really what kind of curse it is, whether it is a past life curse, whether it is a family curse, but curses in general, are extremely harmful and they can have adverse effects on your life. So it's important that we address them. Because there's certain times when you have relationships and you don't understand that everything seems fine, the people in the relationship are all fine, everybody seems good, then still why is the relationship not working? Or still why is the relationship feeling so stuck? And that time you'll be surprised that it could be because maybe during the time of marriage, the father or the mother said a very strong adverse statement that you'll never be happy in this relationship. And that child then somewhere anchored that adverse statement in their life and then allowed that thought to influence their life. And this is happening at absolutely a subconscious level. So sometimes even consciously you're not aware that you're actually anchoring these thoughts and these curses. Or another very common example is that an abandoned or a rejected partner curses you when you're trying to move on into another relationship or you've already moved on. And then that curse or those adverse statements sometimes can be very detrimental to your harmony. And for no reason, there is no harmony in the new relationship. And you just don't understand why. It not only is limited to relationships, you can even feel stuck when it comes to money. So many of our students sometimes they feel that there is so much of opportunity, there is absolute hard work, there is no dearth of talent, you've given your best, you've done everything, and yet you feel stuck. You yet feel that you are very away from money, you're very away from that abundance in your life, and why is it not coming into you? Now, that again could be because of a curse, which is like an adverse statement made by authority figure, a disappointed teacher or a disappointed parent who said in your childhood that you will never earn well, you will never make it big in your career. And then you allow that statement to be anchored in your life. And then that's what happens, and that curse then is active and you experience all that. So after hearing this, you might go back and think of why things sometimes are feeling stuck with a few of you, and why some people, and you might figure out that some people cursed you, or some people said adverse statements like in your childhood, one of your parents or your teachers. But blaming them or getting angry with them for cursing you and then or trying to curse them is actually not the right solution, or it's not going to take you anywhere. We need to understand that why are you anchoring these thoughts and curses? Because these curses or these adverse statements don't affect each person. There are some people who get affected by these. So we need to understand what are the hooks in you that are anchoring these thoughts, these adverse thoughts. So there are two major hooks that somewhere you anchor these thoughts because of. The first hook is the need for guilt, and then the need to punish yourself. So if you have a need at the subconscious level to punish yourself, what are you going to do? You will anchor these hooks, you will anchor these thoughts and anchor these curses, so that when there is suffering, that is another way of punishing yourself. The second is if you have an experiential need to go through adversity to grow in your life. So supposing you have always grown through adversity. Now, one of the ways to create adversity in your life is to again anchor these curses and anchor these adverse statements. So that because of the existence of these adverse statements, you keep manifesting adversity. And that is how you keep growing in life. So you need to find out, and we Redikall also can help you find out if there is that kind of a hook in you that is anchoring these curses. Sometimes these curses can also be a boon. Yeah, that is a surprising statement, but actually we realize that in some cases they also are a boon. It's like there was this lady who was actually, there was a curse of not being able to conceive. There was a curse of being childless. And it was later that she realized that she actually had a very dysfunctional marriage, and if she had had a baby, it would have been more difficult for her to actually even not only maybe leave the marriage or even bring up the child in that dysfunctional setup. So somewhere that curse at that point was a boon for her. Now when we are going to address today, in the end I'm going to address the curses and how you can neutralize the effect of the curses. But before that, we need to understand what was the reason and purpose behind anchoring these curses or behind these curses in our life. Because in this universe, there is a reason behind the existence of everything, including curses. And then when we understand the reason, we can do deeper level of soul work. And then the next step would be to recognize and embrace the gifts and the blessings in these curses. Yes, I repeat, to discover and embrace the blessings and gifts in these curses. Curses are like gift wrappers, and there is always a hidden gift, a beautiful gift and a blessing in these, under these curses. All you need to do is to discover what is the gift, what is that blessing, and then you keep focusing on that blessing, and that's the way that the curse or the wrapper is going to fly away. Like, I'll give you two examples of the blessing I was talking about. So sometimes a curse of celibacy actually helps you grow spiritually, grow creatively through isolation. Or if you have a curse on lean finances, it actually helps you remain humble. But do you need curses to find blessings? You don't. And that is why today I'm sharing this new perspective on curses. And we can actually transcend this. So with Redikall, we can work, the foremost thing to work on is to work on the hook that is anchoring this. So we neutralize the guilt, we neutralize the need to punish yourself. Then you forgive yourself for having cursed other people. You forgive others. And with this awareness, there is somewhere you also stop cursing people then. So you almost then, bring a stop to this chain and loop of cursing others and then inviting the punishment at the subconscious level. And then we do radical statements to also discover the brilliance, and that I was sharing, the gift and the blessing in that curse. And then to focus on those blessings for the wrapper to then fly away. So today I'm going to share some affirmations that we will do together to neutralize the curses and neutralize the effect of these curses and start focusing on the blessings. So let's begin with the affirmation and the recitation today. So please close your eyes and sit comfortably. And repeat with me. I archive my curses. I archive my curses. I archive my curses. I archive the effect of adverse statements. I archive the effect of adverse statements. I archive the effect of adverse statements. I archive my guilt of cursing others. I archive my guilt of cursing others. I archive my guilt of cursing others. I archive the ancestral curses. I archive the ancestral curses. I archive the ancestral curses. I archive the past life curses. I archive past life curses. I archive past life curses. I archive my need to forgive myself. I archive my need to forgive myself. I archive my need to forgive myself. I archive the blessings. I archive the blessings. I archive the blessings. Now we'll say the affirmation. I live a blessed life. 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 And count your blessings. And focus on the blessings of your life. And when you're comfortable, you can open your eyes. So today I would want to request you something, that this affirmation that we did, that I live a blessed life, is actually a very transformational affirmation. And I request you to write this 21 times, 21 days, starting from tonight. And trust me, you will see an amazing shift and transformation after 21 days if you just write this, I live a blessed life, 21 times every night before you go to sleep.